like to first just say what a heck of an effort that was by BYU. Coach had no surprise. They've played really well at home, and they've been, I think they're outscored their opponents 41-10 on forced turnovers, and today we outscored them 21-0 on turnovers. Big, obviously, a huge part in the game. We've outscored our opponents 91-3 off of turnovers in our 9 wins this season. So really proud of the guys, the way they battled from the beginning to the end. There was we were uncharacteristically not gap sound several times, and we did work option, and we had two kind of plans. One of them was good enough to win, but not very good plan. But our guys overcame that and played a little better in the second half. Again, I had a 3-play drive, 4-play drive, had a pick 6, and that drive got all the way down there. What a heck of a play by Billy. And then a forced fumble. The very next drive, Danny knocks it loose, and then another 3 and out the very next drive. So gotten a little bit of a rhythm, got some confidence, a little more sound in the run game. And Dylan, again, in the offense, was playing good, playing well, all things considered, and had, I think it was 13 of 21, I believe, or just under 200 yards. Had a couple of touchdowns, no interceptions, and he's got an upper body injury, but I think he'll be back and available pretty quick. But Jackson came in and just did a lot of little stuff the right way, protected the football, chewed up some yards, made good decisions, distributed it really well. Guys played well around him, had the chance, we had the double move, and it was wide open for the 2-touchdown lead there, and just got a little anxious. He was so wide open. But red zone offense was really good today. Obviously we missed one of the field goals down there, but the one that they were 2 out of 3, and the one that we stopped obviously was the pick 6. Danny, I don't know, I think he had 10 plus tackles. He's on IVs, literally. I didn't think he was going to play, but he said he was going to no matter what. I think he had a little bit of flu bug, and was really sick all day yesterday, last night, this morning. Wasn't able to join us for much of anything, but he's like, my butt's playing, and I've cleaned it up a little bit for him. But that's what you love, and everybody loves about Danny. This is a team that likes to play. They like to compete. We don't always coach them perfect. We got a lot to get better at. We had several false start penalties today, but we did take care of the football. Difference in the game. And again, the defense continued to fight. They've played pretty dang good on the season. So this is one of those moments where if they're not prepared for the worst case scenario mentally and physically, if they don't have good leadership, things could go south there in the second half. And just not could get pretty splintered, and that's not how they responded. They responded like you would want them to, like a champion would do, and a group of guys that are highly invested, and they care about each other, they care about their opportunity, and they care about their product they put out on the field. And so they took ownership and figured stuff out there in the second half. So fantastic. I think Rondale got his first fumble recovery, and Gavin, that's his 3rd straight 100-yard plus game. So he was fantastic, broke a lot of tackles, and offensive line was really good for most of the day. And Caden Green was, he was a manimal out there, really fantastic for, again, a true freshman on the offensive line to have the kind of success that he has. But we're going to flip the script and get right to TCU on a short week. And as I told the team, nobody feels sorry for you. We've been, our guys have had, knowledge of what the schedule is. So got to do a great job of taking care of, their bodies and get them back right, mind, body, and spirit. But they got to be able to refocus and recommit and put everything they got, into finishing the season regular season the right way. Again, it'll be a very talented TCU team that I'm not sure what they're doing today as far as how they're playing and whatnot, but it's a team that they can beat anybody on their schedule, and took, I think, Texas down to the wire here a week or so ago, and so we're going to have to recover quickly and get our mind on the next opponent.
Brent, when did you know Dylan wasn't going to be available?
Halftime.
And what was just your confidence in Jackson?
Oh, man, I mean, it sounds easy now, but again, Jackson is not a nervous, anxious, might be anxious and overconfident, maybe speeding stuff up, maybe intermesh or something like that, but he's put the work in, and the moment wasn't too big for him. The players around him, they knew that too. And as I told him in the locker room, unfortunate for Dylan, but what a great example. You're the backup quarterback, and you've true freshmen, so sometimes they're young and immature. Jackson's not, but it'd be easy week whatever this is since we started fall camp, 13, 14 of the season, and then not be prepared for the moment here late this season. I haven't played yet. They're going to redshirt me, and that's not how he operates. He's a winner. He's got tremendous courage and a belief in himself and belief in the guys around him and trust in the system. And great job just executing, doing a lot of little things, making it look easy. I think was that the first snap that he almost fumbled?
Second
series. Other than that, and we didn't fumble it, thank goodness, but really, really good, and that's a lot of fun. We practice on taking the knee every Friday, and players get all excited and taking 3 knees there, so you don't get to do that a whole lot in this game, and so coming on the road and being the type of game that was a lot of fun to see those guys do exactly that.
Brent, talk a little about the
Bowman's
last
play. How big was that? Because they're driving. They're at the. I mean, that's such a huge play.
Well, I think it's appropriate to say we were on our heels, and they were tempoing. We were trying to play tempo defense. Note to self: if they're playing tempo offense, you got to make sure that you bring the tempo defense on the road. And but they did a great job. He was in great position, exactly where he's supposed to be, and fantastic play, and showed his speed. That quarterback can fly, and he did a great job there.
Billy said after the game he was supposed to blitz on that play.
No, that wasn't.
That wasn't.
I'm glad he didn't, because there was 3 of them out there.